tournament over in Chicago today. We're looking at temperatures around about 33 degrees, which is into the 90s Fahrenheit. It'll be very oppressive, very humid indeed. I don't think we'll see much kicking and running, and there is a chance, certainly a chance of a thunderstorm brewing up, at least in the area, if not at the match in the next few hours. Well, across the Atlantic we've seen plenty of clouds spilling across from west to east, especially across northern parts of Britain today, and we've seen it on the radar as well, some rain, especially across Scotland, some fairly heavy bursts of rain still to come during this evening. But further south, a fair amount of clear sky, and we've got some late evening sunshine to look forward to as well. Perfect barbecue weather really across many parts of England and Wales just at the moment. Well, overnight you'll find that rain becoming less persistent, less widespread, but every now and again you'll find it moving a little bit further south onto these western coasts of England and Wales, turning very misty here too, and some of that cloud spilling into central parts of England at the same time. But with this cloud shield it will be a pretty close night, I think about 11 to 13 degrees across much of the south, somewhat cooler further north, maybe 7 to 9. But as I say, rain never too far away from the far north and west of Britain. Tomorrow we'll keep this pretty stiff run across northern parts of Britain with bands of rain coming across from time to time. At least the breeze will make the pollen count fairly low up in the north and west. Of course the rain will help as well, but further south you will find a fairly high pollen count, especially across central and southeastern parts of England. So quite breezy tomorrow, temperatures then a couple of degrees down on those of today generally across the south, maybe 23 degrees the peak across the southeast of England. We've seen 25 in London today, so a good average probably 18 to 20 degrees, whereas further north we're looking at 14 to 16 and still fairly breezy there too. Not too much sunshine around first thing. There'll be some across the Midlands, East Anglia and parts of southeast England as well, whereas further west and north it will be quite a gloomy scene, quite a damp scene too, with pockets of rain scattered around. Every now and again we'll find some of that rain spilling across to the eastern side of Scotland as well, but the more widespread rain will stay on the western highlands. Now further south it should begin to brighten up, even on these western coasts it should brighten up a touch with some nice pleasant warm sunshine coming through. The ridge of high pressure holding firm on Sunday, so very much the same sort of weather across the south of the country, and if anything this ridge of high pressure just pushing that weather front a little bit further north once again, so after a dull and damp start most places should brighten up in the afternoon. And that's